Oh my God! This week is not so good for Nelly, y'all. Let's start with the bombshell that's got everyone talking. Nelly's recent arrest. That's right, folks, our favorite hot and hairy rapper found himself in some hot water, and it's stirring up all kinds of drama in his personal life. Now, before we get into the juicy details, let me break it down for you. On August 7th, in the wee hours of the morning, we're talking 4:45 a.m., y'all, Nelly got himself arrested in his hometown of St. Louis, Missouri. But hold on to your hats, because this story's got more twists than a pretzel.
Hip-hop artist Nelly spotted in the mid-state, but this wasn't for any concert. He was in a Putnam County courtroom this afternoon to face several charges stemming from an arrest back in April. News Channel 5's Jennifer Reyes was also there, and Jennifer, this turned out to be a pretty good day for Nelly.
Yes, Carrie, he was in a very good mood. The district attorney told us that they treated him like any other Putnam County resident, but we all know he has a lot more under his belt than most of us do.
St. Louis, we was just getting started.
We all know him as Nelly. But back in April, his fans got to know him.
According to the Missouri State Highway Patrol, Nelly was nabbed for having a controlled substance, 4 ecstasy pills to be exact, and for not having insurance. Now you might be wondering, how did they even catch him with this? Well, let me spill that tea for you. It all went down at the Hollywood Casino in St. Charles. Apparently Nelly hit a jackpot, cha-ching. But his luck ran out real quick. When the state troopers asked for his ID, they found out he had an outstanding warrant from way back in 2018 for skipping court over not having car insurance. Talk about karma coming back to bite you. But wait, there's more. After they discovered the warrant, they searched Nelly, and that's when they found those 4 little pills that caused a whole lot of trouble. Now, Nelly was taken to the Maryland Heights Police Department, but don't worry, he's not behind bars anymore. They let him go, but honey, his problems are far from over. Now, let's talk about Nelly's lawyer for a hot second. Scott Rosenblum, the man trying to get Nelly out of this mess, had a lot to say about the situation. He's claiming that Nelly had no idea about the warrant and that the search was done without probable cause. Rosenblum even said, "I am 100% confident this case will go nowhere and we will be asking for an inquiry into this officer's conduct." Sounds like somebody's ready for a fight. But y'all, this drama isn't just affecting Nelly. Oh no, it's causing waves in his personal life too, especially with his new wife, Ashanti. That's right, I said wife. These two lovebirds quietly tied the knot back in December 2023, and now they've got a baby on the way. Can you believe it? Nelly and Ashanti back together and starting a family. It's like a fairy tale.
If someone had said to you in 2013, when you first split, wait a decade, this is the man that you're going to marry and have a baby with, how would you have reacted?
Are you crazy? Are you crazy?
Well, at least it was until this arrest drama started. According to the rumor mill, Ashanti is not happy about this situation at all. In fact, word on the street is that she's considering leaving Nelly over this whole mess. Now let's rewind a bit and talk about Nelly and Ashanti's history. These two have been on again, off again since the early 2000s. They first got together way back when, but things fizzled out in 2013. Fast forward to September 2023, and Nelly confirmed that he and Ashanti had rekindled their romance. Talk about a blast from the past. In an interview on the Boss Moves with Rashida show, Nelly spilled some tea about their reunion. He said, "I think it surprised both of us. Sometimes being apart helps you understand each other better." Ain't that the truth? He even admitted that they both had to work on seeing things from each other's perspective. Sounds like they've done some growing up, right? But here's where it gets really interesting. Just 4 months before this arrest drama, Nelly and Ashanti announced their engagement and that they were expecting their first child together. Can you imagine?
I had dreams, I had visions, like it was going to happen. Never in a million years did I think we would be here. Like 10 years ago maybe, yeah. But after our breakup, you know, I didn't even think we'd ever have a conversation again.
How is it different being together in 2024?
Oh man, the growth has been like superb. Sometimes we would argue and walk out, slam the door and not talk for a few days.
Really?
You know, and now it's kind of like, all right, you
They're on cloud 9, planning their future, and then bam! This arrest happens and throws everything into chaos. Now, let's talk about Ashanti for a minute. This baby will be her first child, but for Nelly, it's a different story. He's already got 2 adult children from a previous relationship with Chanel Haynes, and he also adopted his sister's 2 kids after she passed away from cancer in 2005. So this man's got some experience in the parenting department. But here's the kicker. Rumor has it that Ashanti is seriously considering divorcing Nelly over this arrest. According to the grapevine, Ashanti reportedly said she no longer wants to be the wife of someone who gets arrested every other year. Ouch! That's gotta sting. Ashanti's apparently made it clear that she can't let Nelly's troubles cast a shadow over their children. And honestly, can you blame her? She's about to bring a new life into this world, and the last thing she needs is all this legal drama. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is this really grounds for divorce? Shouldn't she stand by her man? Well, honey, that's the million-dollar question. Some folks are saying Ashanti should stick it out and support Nelly through these tough times. After all, for better or for worse, right? But others are applauding her for putting her foot down and prioritizing her children's well-being. Let's not forget, this isn't Nelly's first rodeo when it comes to legal troubles. Back in April, he had another run-in with the law in Putnam County. The state troopers claimed they found pot, meth, and guns inside his tour bus. But hold up, because there's a twist to this story too. Nelly's attorneys dismissed those claims, and when he went before a judge, the most serious charge, a felony, was dropped. His attorney at the time said, "This was exactly what we were hoping for, and I think it was a very fair disposition." Turns out, after they investigated and sent the substance to the Tennessee crime lab, it wasn't meth after all. The maximum charges Nelly faced were just Class A misdemeanors. So, you see, Nelly's got a bit of a history with the law, and it seems like Ashanti's had enough. But here's where it gets really interesting. Some fans are wondering if there's more to this story than meets the eye. You see, Ashanti and Nelly have been through a lot together. In an exclusive interview with ET at her maternity shoot, Ashanti opened up about how their relationship has evolved. She said, "I always had dreams, I had visions, like it was gonna happen. Never in a million years did I think we would be here. Like 10 years ago, maybe yeah, but after our breakup, I didn't even think we'd ever have a conversation again." She also talked about how they've grown and changed. Back in the day, they'd argue, slam doors, and not talk for days. But now, Ashanti says the growth has been superb. So with all this progress, why is she ready to throw in the towel over this arrest? Some fans are speculating that there might be more going on behind the scenes. Could this arrest be the straw that broke the camel's back? Or is Ashanti using it as an excuse to end things for other reasons? The plot thickens, y'all. Now let's talk about the impact this could have on Nelly's career. He's been in the game for a long time and he's got a lot of fans who love him. But multiple arrests? That's not a good look, honey. Some industry insiders are wondering if this could be the beginning of the end for Nelly's time in the spotlight. But let's not count him out just yet. Nelly's been through tough times before and he's always bounced back. Remember when he faced those serious allegations a few years back? He came out of that stronger than ever. So who knows? Maybe this is just another bump in the road for the St. Louis rapper. As for Ashanti, she's got her own successful career to think about. She's been killing it in the music industry for years, and now she's about to take on the biggest role of her life, being a mom. Can you blame her for wanting to distance herself from all this drama? So here's where we stand, folks. Nelly's facing some serious legal troubles. Ashanti's reportedly considering divorce, and there's a baby on the way. It's like a real-life soap opera, and we're all tuned in to see what happens next. But here's the million-dollar question. Should Ashanti leave Nelly, or should she stand by him during these hard times? It's a tough call, and honestly, only Ashanti can make that decision. But one thing's for sure, this drama is far from over. As we wrap up this piping hot tea session, let's keep in mind that there are always two sides to every story. And in Hollywood, sometimes there are 3 or 4. We might never know the whole truth about what's really going on between Nelly and Ashanti or what's behind these arrests. But one thing's for sure, this story is far from over. So what do y'all think? Is Ashanti right to consider leaving Nelly? Or should she stick it out and support him through these tough times? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because, honey, this tea is too hot not to discuss. Remember, in the world of hip-hop and Hollywood, the drama never sleeps. From surprise arrests to baby news, from rekindled romances to potential divorces, this saga has more twists and turns than a roller coaster at Six Flags. So until next time, keep your eyes peeled and your ears open because in the world of celebrities, you never know what bombshell is going to drop next. You are watching Hot Gossip. Goodbye.